Or I guess we could do the nursing home thing. See,
It's me.
I'm just trying to find the cruelest death for him
Talking
possible.
about my
I hate him.
ordinary little life, as usual. I'm still surprised anyone would want to read this at all. The ramblings of a cat lady. Maybe I'm not a cat lady anymore.
More of a
Things have
dog
changed
person.
here since Mitzi's death. I'll never forget those last few weeks. It's a horrible way to die. Stuck in a hospital bed with no hope and whole life to pass you by. 6 months ago, I lost the best friend I'd ever had. But at least we knew it was coming. I had time to accept it, just like she did. And I can only be glad we spent that time together.
Aww.
I still miss her though. Every day. Did I ever mention I got into all this because of her? I opened her laptop the night after the funeral, and there it was. A friend request, over a year old.
Aww.
A little gift from behind the grave. I met some people. We go out sometimes, and I'm not alone anymore. It turned out there were others who felt like I did. I talked to them, tried to help.
Oh, that's really sweet. So that's the end then, huh? Yeah, is it supposed to be this quiet?
And now, I'm writing this blog. I must confess, yesterday was bad. It was one of those days when you feel like you're back in the past, and all the good stuff that happened was just a dream.
Whoa. Color.
But I woke up today, feeling better. Maybe I can never get rid of it. This invisible illness. Maybe it will always be living somewhere deep inside me.
Can confirm.
Asleep. Waiting.
Fortunately.
And when it'll hit me hard.
Mm-hmm. Press F to pay respects. Sorry.
But if there's one thing Mitzi taught me, it's that you have to pick yourself up and carry on. It doesn't matter that life isn't fair. It doesn't matter that you make mistakes. You fall and rise again. Worlds full of liars, traitors, cowards. But every now and then, you meet someone like Mitzi, who will just smile at it all. Now, I've forgiven the world and myself too. I teach myself to smile again. One day I'll get there. I know I will. Even if it takes me not 9, but 900 lives.
So that's the end of the cat lady. Alright. So glad I played this. Oh, that was so good. Oh man, that is such a good game. Oh. It's such a sweet ending, too. Are there multiple endings to this game? Does anyone know? Let's see, we got... What's that? We got Jake Norman in the chat. He says, "You suck," and David responds with, "He swallows too." Welcome to stream, dude. Oh, man. This game was a real trip, and it's... Read a tickle, God. Okay, for a game... For a game that was apparently so low budget, they made, like, perfect use out of what they had. Like, and it's weird, like, even the stuff that was, like, low quality because of that, it kind of adds to the atmosphere and gives it a kind of charm that I really like. Like, for me, this is kind of a perfect, like, non-scary horror game. Like, just, it's more like Silent Hill 2, where it's more about the dread, rather than the fear. I really liked it. And yeah, the music's just boss. It's really good. Really good. Press any key to live. Alright, space. Nice. Okay, that was clever. Alright. Clap, clap, game developers. Very nice. You hit spacebar and the game window goes down, because you need to go live now. Alright, that was clever. That was clever. Nice. So glad I played that game. Okay, Psycho, I know you're not in the chat right now, but if you're watching the VOD of this episode, thank you for suggesting it. I just pulled at my headphones a little bit. That hurt my ear. Thank you for suggesting this game. It was so good. I'm glad I played it for myself. So damn good. Really bittersweet ending. Yeah. It's just kind of a life goes on kind of ending, you know, and she learned to accept that. That's good. It's honestly kind of the best ending this game could have had, honestly. Like, you know, really is. This was really good from what I saw of it. I definitely recommend it, dude. I definitely recommend it. Oh, man. And so I'm guessing that's the end of the cat lady. Yep, that's it, man. That's the end. And I believe that now that the game closed itself, Karen finished the art for the stream. Sorry, I couldn't get to it earlier. I can't alt-tab during cutscenes without getting horrible noises. Let me just save this into the folder there. Okay, and okay, and here's Karen's art for the stream. Little baby chocobo. He's so cute. He's so cute. Awesome art as always. Freaking adorable. You know what? I may as well keep it big. May as well. May as well. Let's see, put the other OBS scene, you unprofessional shit. Fine, I guess. Whoop. So yeah, that was the cat lady. Let me drag this over here now, actually. Oh, man. But what about the other scene, though? Oh, I guess you mean... I guess you were talking about the OBS scene, too. Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm not used to having this full screen... Well, full screen face cam thing up. Gotta get used to it being there for occasions such as that. Oh, man. So, what did you guys think of the cat lady? You guys like the game? I think we're ending a little bit earlier than usual, so I can hang out with chat for just a little bit at the end here. What did you guys think of the game? Like, obviously, I love the ever-loving shit out of it. It was so good. Only part of the game I didn't like was the puzzle in the hospital. That was it. That was it. And really, all it needed was just a little more clarity on what you're supposed to do. Just a little bit, not a lot. No, I mean the last scene in chapter 6. What was the point of that bit? Okay, so the last scene in chapter 6, where you talk to the Queen of Maggots. Well, that was just another. You got the same ending as Cry, and I love those dreadful story games. Yeah. See, Spyro 3? Spyro 3, if I have the energy, because I've streamed every night, every day this week. If I have the energy, I'll be doing it tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. It may end a little bit early, because there's a birthday thing I have to go to at, like, 5:30, so I should probably end at 5. Well, no, it's about the same length. It'd be about the same length, actually, a good 3 hours. But figure tomorrow at 2 p.m. if I have the energy for it. If not, I'll keep you guys posted. But yeah, as for the last bit of chapter 6, well, I mean, the Queen of... Every time you die, like where you're supposed to die, story-wise, you go to the Queen of Maggots' house, and you have to blow out the candles, snuffing out someone else's life, and you pretty much... You're taking their soul away from them so you can have another shot at life. And when you get down to the last 2 candles, one of them is yours, so if you take that, you're just dead. And we assume, David suggested it earlier, and I think he was right, that the other candle was Mitzi. But, so yeah, you're supposed to go to her and you're supposed to do the candle thing. And, you know, once you do the candle thing, then you continue fighting the maggots. That was the thing throughout. I don't think that was supposed to be suggesting, like, oh, you've defeated all the parasites. It's just a typical thing. Just at that point, at least the way we played it, the cat lady had gotten to the point where it was like, you know, this chick is pretty much just a symbol of my own illness controlling me, and I'm not even going to buy into her game. Just, no, fuck you. I'm not blowing any of them out. Let's see. Arthur is back. He says, I'm back, nerds. Well, you came in for just the end, my man. Game just ended. It was a really good ending. Definitely check out the VODs on YouTube when they go up, because damn, that ending was perfect. Hopefully Joof Miss Tickle won't plague you with nightmares, but I'll get them. Game was awesome. Can I eat your baby? God, that lady's creepy, man. I'm kind of happy I got the same ending as Cry. That's kind of cool. I like Cry a lot. Let me scroll up a little bit in these comments here. It seems that everyone liked the game, and I'm glad you guys did. I'm really glad you guys liked the series, because I enjoyed every second of it. Again, except for the hospital puzzle. Fuck that puzzle. Jeff, maybe you could play Inside or Limbo next time. It's possible. My only issue with that is that I've watched a bunch of playthroughs of it, so none of it's really new for me. But it's still a possibility if you guys want to see me play it. I mean, either of them, I can still do it. It's just not going to be a fresh experience for me is all. And I don't know if that would take away from the viewer experience there. But I definitely have a game planned to replace the Friday streams already. I'm just getting that set up. It's Saturday streams I don't have picked yet. I had an idea for one, but maybe I could run a poll. Like the other game I was thinking of, if I can find a good emulation of it. If I can find a good emulation of it, the game I was thinking was Blood Will Tell. I don't know if anyone's heard of that game. I had it for the PS2 way back when, and I wanted to go buy a physical copy of it, but the copies run for like $100 or more. Apparently it's not the most common game in the world, if that was any indication from what I saw. But Blood Will Tell was a very cool game. Apparently it was based on a manga. It was the game is pretty much a shit ton of boss fights. And it was just a very cool story concept, and the gameplay was really, really addictive. And the art style is cool too. But yeah, I'm considering that if I can find a good emulation of it. I could also put other games on a poll and see what people think. Let's see, you could play Limbo or Inside. Won't make you cry, just extremely angry at the puzzles, which is always awesome to see. That is true. Rage can be funny. Rage can be funny. What did David say earlier? I wanted to read his. Let me see. We need to find a game that'll make you cry. I don't know. That's kind of... I'd say poll it. Yeah, I'm probably going to do a poll. The poll will be on Twitter for anyone interested. So definitely follow me on Twitter. At ChannelJAL. Yeah, I'll run a poll. I'll get a bunch of those games on there. A bunch of those suggestions on there. Ratchet and Clank, maybe at one point. Maybe at one point. That's not one I'm super down for, and if it's a game I'm not super interested in, I don't want to do it and have it be, I don't know. I don't want, like, my distaste for a game to kind of, like, you know, throw off the chat mood, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's disliked to the point where I'm, like, raging at it, then yeah, that's different, but, you know. If it's just like, yep, alright. You know, if it ends up being something like that. Jeff the Wild Hat Chase made Jeff cry. Game I recommend, Dust and Elysian Tale. Or an Elysian Tale. Is that a Deponia thing? Elysian. I think that's a Deponia thing, isn't it? Or at least they use the same name. I was gonna suggest Dragon Cancer for Jeff, but I'd feel like an utter dick. Dragon Cancer? The hell is Dragon Cancer? Can we get a Shrek 2 stream? Everyone wants Shrek. Okay, at some point, I think everyone, from how much I meme Shrek, I think everyone should know that Shrek will be a thing at some point. I definitely have plans for the future. It's just a matter of when. Know that it will happen. Know that it will happen. I have plans. Don't worry. It's just not in the very immediate future, that's all. Let's see, Dust is a furry platformer. Is it good? Let's see. I'm still recommending you Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight looks really good. I really like the look and sound of Hollow Knight a lot. I'm just thinking of it more for chill streams rather than a VOD series. Maybe I'm wrong on that one. Maybe it would be good for VODs. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'll throw up a poll with a bunch of games on there and see what people want. I would recommend that. Let's see, Dust is a good game, good story. Okay, worth looking into. I would recommend that anyone that votes on the poll definitely like check out a little bit of gameplay or at least a synopsis of each game before you vote on it, because I want to make sure it's kind of a fair poll, if that makes sense. And hey, you might find something new. I know that's kind of a hypocritical statement coming from me, the pickiest motherfucker in the world, but you know, it's pretty much my subtle way of give Blood Will Tell us a chance, please. Swamp Simulator, I have played that game before, actually. That game's graphics are way better than it has any right to be, alright? It's like, this is, like, it's just a Slender clone, but it's so good looking. What about Need for Speed Revenge? Need for Speed? Do they even have a story in those games? I don't know if they do. I had one Need for Speed game. I can't remember what it was. I didn't play it a lot. I was never huge into most racing games. Except for Select Few. Select Few I got really into. Like Power Drome I liked a lot. And I liked let's see, I like Power Drome, I like Crash Nitro Kart. And I bit of a bit of a guilty pleasure, but I kind of liked the first and second Sonic Riders, not gonna lie. Like, once I got used to the way it handles and the game mechanics, I really fucking enjoyed it. Well, anyway, good night, you troggy hippie. Hey, good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. Liam says, could I suggest maybe Oddworld Abe's Odyssey for a chill stream? You could probably finish it all in one stream if you did it casually and not 100%. Takes me just over 2 hours doing that. Not out of the question. It's not out of the question. I do like Oddworld. Like, quite a bit. Yeah, I'm not against that. I don't know if it would take me 2 hours, though. I'm not quite that quick with those games. Sonic Riders is alright. Free Riders is shite because kinetic... Yeah, that's why I specified the first two. That one was garbage. It was garbo. Oof, Crash Twinsanity. Ooh, that's another good one, actually. God, there's a lot of good games that could go for Saturday, man. Here's my idea, Darksiders. I looked at the gameplay for Darksiders, man. I did. It just doesn't look like my kind of thing. It really doesn't. I wouldn't say it looks bad. It just doesn't look like my taste. And believe me, when I think a game looks bad, I won't sugarcoat it. I will say it's bad. Sonic Adventure, bad. For example. I mean, most 3D Sonic games, bad. But, you know. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Twinsanity or more Insane Trilogy. I'd probably do Twinsanity before I did Insane Trilogy, honestly. All good suggestions, though. I gotta write... Okay, I'm gonna keep this chat up after the stream just so I can write these down. Because there's a lot in there. There's a lot in there. Yeah, when you break it down, Odyssey is short. Can be beaten in one sitting, any percent. New and Tasty takes me a bit longer, though. I can't get New and Tasty to work, dude. Like, whenever I play it, it is way... Like, Abe is way too slow to outrun or roll. Like, I can't get through... You know the first little section, the first little secret room in Rupture Farms, where, you have to, like, roll under the saws and stuff? Abe's not fast enough to go under the saws. He's not fast enough to roll past them. Like, I don't know what it is. I just can't do it. The game's, like, barely playable. Or it's just underplayable, I should say. But yeah. Arthur can't roast the mighty Jerf. You can't kill what's already dead inside. Alright, well, we're coming up on 2 hours and 20 minutes, so I think... Let's see, the saws do trick me a lot, to be honest. I've tried it at every moment in the saw's animation. He did not get through. Every single moment. And I did use the quick saves. It didn't help. Unfortunately. Okay, so, since we're at the end of the stream, I'm going to click through here. Give a special thanks to my $5 plus reward patrons, Tom from Mad Morpheus Gaming and Ozman12. Thank you guys for your patronage and supporting what I do. It really means a lot. If you guys want to support me on Patreon, it's patreon.com/ChannelJAL. And if you want to get your name on here, just donate $5 or more a month and select the $5 plus perk. Let's see. Another good way to support the channel is through Streamlabs donations during shows. You can also donate to this link outside of shows, but if you do it during shows, you get a nice little pop-up. Yeah. And I got different ones for different donation amounts, which is pretty neat. Same with bits. You can also do bits. And also, let me see if it's here for this game. It's not. Okay, well, with some games, down below the stream window, there'll be an option to buy the game that I'm playing. If you use that link to buy the game, I get a portion of the proceeds. Get a portion of that, which is pretty nice. You don't pay any extra either. It's just the normal price. Like if a game's $19.99, you still pay $19.99. I just get a small cut of it. Another good way to support the channel is through the ChannelJAL Redbubble merch store. You can get these adorable designs by Karen on the link on the bottom right of your screen right there. You can get them on shirts, you can get them on hoodies, mugs, phone cases, throw pillows, and more. It's good quality stuff. And I stand by that because I got one right back here. Got the tapestry for the perfect plan. It's actually very nice material. You'd expect it to be one of those materials where when you rub it against itself, it's really scratchy, but it's not. It's like super soft. Like super soft, and like your fingers glide against it. I like it. Let's see. Also, I redrew Lucy's pic, so I'll send that to you over Discord if you need that for future streams and stuff. Yes, I would appreciate that, duder. Okay, and today's meme of the stream was brought to us by Liam, and it's this terrifying Photoshop of Fisher from Spyro 2. He is become Trolley. The shirts are really soft. They are super soft. All right. So with that, I hope you guys have a good night. I actually need to go over here because my outro slate's on here. All right. I hope you guys had a good time during the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the series of the Cat Lady. I fucking adore this game. It's going down as one of my favorites. And have a good night, everyone. And as always, I don't have the outro music, so just give me a second. You know what? I'm just gonna put this little baby chocobo over my face. Why isn't it here? Ah, I'm scared. There it is. Oh, thank God I found it. All right, good night, everybody.